What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with a brand new month of the new season, and this time we're gonna kick off the season with Zygarde. Yes, Zygarde has been something that I've had in the projects for a while now, and I think I've got a pretty good squad to be able to showcase it and pull it off. Now, the thing with Zygarde is it's kind of hard to play and it's kind of hard to position, especially with a lot of things running max ice now. So you have to be careful with how you use Zygarde, otherwise it's just going to go down. But we are running a Lumberry set, not a weakness policy set with a Comfey. No. This is different. This is a Clover Zygarde team. We're going Lumberry, 1000 Arrows, Coil, Breaking Swipe. Scale Shot is a perfectly fine move, but I like Breaking Swipe just for that attack reduction. And of course, we're going with Protect. Why are we using Lumberry? Because we have a Clover-like Grimmsnarl. You've seen a few of my Grimmsnarls in the past. They have like a 10 move pool. Alright, and this time we're running Swagger on this Grimmsnarl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Swagger into our own Zygarde, get a +2 attack boost, not get confused because we have the Lumberry. And then Zygarde could Dynamax and sweep, or it could just go for hard-hitting 1000 Arrows. We have Scary Face to reduce speed, of course, you know, just like we've done in our other videos with Scary Face. And we've got Fake Out, we've got Sucker Punch. So it's a very, very nice Grimmsnarl set. It's a different one than the other ones because we're running a Swagger combo with Zygarde. Then to finish off the team, not finish, but continue on with the team, we've got our Metagross here. Of course, our Metagross, you've seen it plenty on plenty of my teams before. Iron Head, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, Protect. Weakness policy. We know how this goes. Not much needs to be said here. You know, Zygarde's weak to Ice type attacks, weak to Fairy type attacks. So you might as well switch it out into Metagross in the back if you do lead with it. So that's why we have it. And of course, we're back to our Assault Vest Entei. You know, I love this thing. I think it's so very strong in Series 8 because of his utility and the ability to enable our Metagross. And, you know, Bulldoze is still great speed control in general. And Snarl and Sacred Fire, they really shut down a lot of things, especially the Sacred Fire. Alright, Tapu Fini. Now this is another unique Fini set. This is a bulky supportive Fini set. I have never used it before until this Zygarde team, and I'm really excited to try it out. We've got Haze to neutralize, you know, weakness policy mons. We've got Heal Pulse, which is great next to Zygarde. We've got Icy Wind for speed control, and Nature's Madness because of, you know, just why not? Half reduction. You know, it only works half of that on Dynamax mons, but, you know, it's still very, very nice. We're running a Citrus Berry on it, so go figure. Alright, and then to close out the team, we've got our Thundurus. We're not AV Thundurus this time, unlike our Zamazenta team. We're back to going Life Orb, full hard-hitting Thundurus team. So, Thundurus set, I should say. But yeah, so that's the team. It's got a lot of tools. It's got a lot of options to lead and max with and things to come in from the back. So I'm excited to try it out. Let's go and see it in some battles. Oh boy, Tonogu Timmy. A little tough if the Kyogre has max ice. Oh god, I'm tired of playing these Kyogre teams. It's exactly the same. But we will play the game. The Entei has value here because of Bulldoze and because of Sacred Fire on the Amoongus and the Kartana. The Grimmsnarl also has very good value here because I have Fake Out and Scary Face. So here's what I do. This is quite risky. If he leads the Incineroar, that's bad. What about the Thundurus? Entei in the back. Do I need Zygarde? Alright, we'll bring it. Alright, let's see what he leads. This is a tough one. Meko. Okay. Alright, show me the Tonogre Timmy. Katagami and Incineroar, thank you for the boost! Yeah, I thought he might do this. Okay. I thought he might do this. Alright. Now, I know what I'm going to do with the Thundurus. Alright. Now, what am I going to do with the Kartana? Does he max the Kartana here? I feel like you have the Kyogre in the back to max. What do I want to do? I am going to fake out the Kartana. If he maxes it, he maxes it. But I do want the Incineroar gone. So I will Airstream. So let's take care of this. So we are going to Dynamax. So let's see how this all plays out. I have a +1 Thundurus now. He does choose to Dynamax the Kartana. Okay, so this fake out is going to be useless. Alright, and he's obviously going to go for a Steel Spike here. But we have the Babiri Berry. We have the Babiri Berry. Alright, so he fakes out my Thundurus. Why? I couldn't tell you. But there's my own fake out. Does even less. Alright, and there's my Airstream. Alright, goodbye Incineroar. No parting shots. So now we'll see the Kartana's Steel Spike into God knows where. I do have an idea. Yep, there is the Steel Spike. There is the Babiri Berry. So now I have another play that I want to go for next turn just to save my Grimmsnarl. Alright, I am faster now. So let's see if he brings out the Kyogre. So no Tornadus, unless he has it in the back, but that would be kind of awkward. He just might have the Gieleki. But one of these is definitely the Kyogre. And he obviously wants to Steel Spike the Grimmsnarl next turn. Okay, Boreos. So he does have the Tornadus. Alright, so he'll probably Airstream. He'll probably Tailwind. And then things get more interesting. I could make this play and switch out into Entei. If he Tailwinds, I do want to match that with my own Airstream. So let's do this. So we'll switch to Grimmsnarl. We'll go into the Entei. Alright, he does go for his Tailwind. But are you faster than Thundurus at +1? We're gonna find out. You are, because you have a +2 boost. We called it right. So Entei takes this nicely. And the good thing is he didn't go for any Airstreams. He has +2 defense, but now we have our own Airstream. Now let's see if this Tornadus is sashed. I don't think so. It's probably the... Oh, it is. Alright, so it's not the Amoongus. It's the Entei. It's the Tornadus. But what's good about this is my Thundurus is now +2 speed, and my Entei gets a speed boost. Now, how do I want to do this? Let's Sacred Fire this slot. He might switch that. I don't think he will. He might even switch out the Tornadus. But I'm faster than him now. So let's try this play. Oh no! Icy Wind! Uh-oh, that's bad. So we have to live. We have to live. But I don't know if he realizes what he just did. But we have to live. Airstream. Entei live! Oh, thank God. Alright, so now we get a Max Knuckle into the Tornadus. And this is now a +1 Sacred Fire into the Kartana. Alright, so Max Knuckle. Alright, this is good. We'll get the kill here. And barring any setbacks, Entei should be able to one-shot this Kartana. I'd be shocked if it didn't. It does have a +2 boost in the defense, but we have +1 attack. So this is big on Entei. Can you do it? It doesn't do it. Can we get a burn? We do get a burn. Alright, so we get that much. Now what's good here is the Thundurus has boosts. So he does have the Kyogre. Okay. So there is the Drizzle. Now the thing is, that Icy Wind might have won him the... Okay, I have to think about this. He's slow. He's +1. What's his... Does he still have Tailwind? He has 2 turns of Tailwind. That's not great. I feel like I have to kill the Kartana here. I'm going to Extreme Speed there. And I'm going to Wild Charge here. I don't know if this is the right play, but I can't let him get full damage Water Spouts. Aerial Ace. He goes into the Entei, so he had to commit. He was pinned. He gets a Beast Boost, but I think we still kill. Oh, he's faster still. Can we live? Thundurus! Ah! Okay. Alright. The Kartana is burned. It's still burned. Alright, here we go. Grimmsnarl and Zygarde. Now, what's cool here is we have Fake Out. And he doesn't know it. The thing is, he might have Ice Beam. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Fake Out the Kyogre. Let's see if he protects. I don't know if he's expecting this. And Thousand Arrows needs to try and clean up here. I could Scary Face, but the Kyogre could protect. Does the Kyogre protect is the question. I still feel like I need to go for this play. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. This is... I'll think about this later. But I'm gonna go for this. He doesn't protect! Okay, that's a good Fake Out. We get a crit. That's really nice. Alright, Leaf Blade. We gotta live it? Oh, we live it nicely. Come on, Zygarde. Bring this home. 1,000 Arrows. Yeah, there you go. Kartana still lives, but I think it'll go down to the burn. It does. Okay. Entei's lasting effect. Nice. Alright, and the Tailwind peters out. How unfortunate for you, sir. So all we really have to do, even if he is faster than Zygarde, we'll Scary Face this. And we'll 1,000 Arrows, and that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Zygarde endgame, cleaning up here with the Grimmsnarl. Normally a good lead, but in the endgame, we played it just right. Zygarde, 1,000 arrows. That's the game. Woo! That's how you beat Kyogre. That's how you do it. Alright, GG to Umeko. Okay, so Eternatus. I haven't played too many of those. So he's got a Comfey and he's got the Eternatus. Weakness policy? And there's a Torkoal, probably to operate in Trick Room. Milotic to discourage my Intimidates, except I don't have any. How do I want to do this? Alright. I have a few ideas. If he just leads the I have to get rid of the Comfey. That's the thing. So I'm just gonna go with the old classic Entei Metagross lead. And then in the back, I guess Thundurus is gonna help against the Milotic. The Entei is gonna be pretty valuable here, so I can't let it die to Milotic. He might even just lead the Milotic, and I wouldn't be too mad if he did. And I guess Zygarde in the back? Let's try this. Yeah. I thought about doing the Grimmsnarl lead with Zygarde, but I wasn't sure how I would match up if he just led straight up the Eternatus. But we'll go with this instead. Yeah, see, like, I thought he would do this. So that's why I led the Entei here, because if I Bulldoze, it's super effective on the Eternatus. That's one thing. And I can proc the policy and smash the Comfey with a Steel Spike. Does he have anything that wants to take this? He's got the Milotic. He's got the Kartana. He's got the Torkoal. He's got a lot of things to switch out the Comfey in. Pretty much anything except the Pheromosa can take this Steel Spike. So the question is, do I want to go for it or do I just smash the Eternatus? It doesn't have the best of physical defenses. So I could Bulldoze and honestly just... So, do I kill the Comfey or do I kill the Eternatus? If the Comfey switches out... Alright, he switches out. And then he could just go for an Earth Power on either my Metagross or the Entei. So we'll see the possibility here. So if not this, then I could have Quaked the Eternatus slot and try and kill it. But if we were both Dynamax, I don't think that would have killed. So I'm going to at least try and kill the Comfey. If he goes for the ally switch, alright. If he switches it, alright. But we'll see what happens. So I'm very curious to see what happens here. The Comfey is going to go for the ally switch. I can't tell you I didn't expect that, because we did call that out. That did good damage. So we might be able to kill the Eternatus here, in all honesty. But I don't know if we're faster, even after a Bulldoze. We're going to find out. Oh, it's a Babiri Berry. Okay. I think you still die. I don't think that... Yeah. Goodbye, Eternatus. So... alright, we got rid of his restricted. So, Zygarde looks good in the endgame now. I can't tell you why he went for the ally switch, but he went for it. Why? Because it's a button, and every time you're someone that has ally switch, you feel like you have to click it, for whatever reason, but he clicked it. So, that's my message here. If you run ally switch, stop it. Use a more viable move. Not that it isn't viable, but you know, it's just my 2 cents on it. But that's a discussion for another day. Anyway, so I do kind of want to get rid of the Comfey now. he probably could max this Milo. He could ally switch again. And that's what kind of makes this annoying. So, let's see. I guess I could just Snarl and render it useless. And we'll just go for another Steel Spike. Let him think that I'm thinking about ally switch. But he could just click it again. And if he does, he does. So let's see what he does. He is going to Dynamax to Milo. Might as well. He might even be bold here. Giga Drain that. And that could be the weakness policy. But I don't think my opponent is that crazy. This is probably like leftovers Milo or something. Probably has an ice move as well from my Zygarde. But we'll see. He did not ally switch. So this is going to be a dead Comfey. If I've ever seen one. And that Milo... Oh, wait, I forgot about competitive. I'm an idiot. Oh, boy. It's too early in the morning. Let me drink my coffee. Let me drink my coffee. I can't believe I made that mistake. Don't do what I just did. I forgot about that. Oh, boy. This is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, Entei. Oh my goodness. That was my bad, guys. Don't do what I just did. Okay. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. We don't need to bring out Thundurus just yet. We'll wait for the Milo to un-Dynamax. I can't believe I did that. I haven't made that mistake all too often these last couple months, but I guess I was due to make it. What is that? I can't... Oh, it's a Kartana. Oh my god, and I let the Entei die. Alright, I guess I just coil. He probably has max ice. Oh my goodness. I could Quake. Yeah, I guess getting rid of the Kartana is important. So, I guess I could do that. Could Rockfall even to change the weather. Yeah, let's Quake the Kartana. Oh, that's not going to do much. So we are going to coil. This will help in the end game at least. Alright, we'll get a Quake boost. This will help take a hit from the Milotic. That's great damage, so we'll see what happens this next upcoming turn. Whatever he goes for, we should live now that we have a Spadef boost. Max Geyser. Is this into Zygarde? It's in Metagross. We should take that fine. Okay. Alright. So there goes our Dynamax. He still has one turn. The Kartana could go for a Leaf Blade. This is about the time where I go for the 1,000 Arrows play. The Kartana could go for the Metagross. I think we still live. I am going to protect this turn just because it's his last turn of max. I'm going to make that read. And this way Thundurus can come in the endgame if he needs to try and sweep. Because Thundurus will just destroy that Milotic with the Life Orb. So we make a good read there. 1,000 Arrows is going to do a little bit of damage onto the Milotic. But we kill the Kartana, which is the important thing. Alright, Max Geyser. Is this into the Metagross? It is, so good on the Protect there. And that's going to be pretty much all of his max turns. And he's just left with one Mon. Alright, so my one mistake wasn't as crushing because we killed the Eternatus. So you could consider it a handicap, if you will. So this is a single target, 1,000 Arrows. So at least Zygarde gets to show up that this much. I guess we could go for the flinch. Single target route slide? I don't think it's necessary. This one's more accurate. Let's just do this. So single target, 1,000 arrows. That does great damage to Milotic. This Stomping Tantrum should clean it up. And there it goes. Alright, so my one mistake wasn't as costly. Alright, but don't do what I did. It happens, it happens. Alright, he's got a Venusaur, Groudon, Charizard team. Okay, and he's got Kickbird. Mimikyu for Trick Room. Alright. Fair. He's got his own Dragonite. Alright, I'm gonna have no fear here. I'm gonna have no fear. We're gonna just go straight for it. Grimmsnarl Entei. I'm sorry, Grimmsnarl Zygarde. Let's see. The Thundurus is good against the Zard. And the Kickbird. But I do have a Feeny. The problem is the Venusaur. Entei looks okay. Actually, okay, we're bringing the Feeny. Do we bring the Thundurus in the back? Is the question. I think we do. Yeah, let's bring the Thundurus in the back. Okay. Whoo! Alright, we're gonna just go straight for it. Let's see what he leads. Alright. The Grimmsnarl has a lot of tools. It's a very Clover-like Grimmsnarl, as I like to say. Groudon Venusaur. Okay, so he's gonna get quite the speed boost here. Alright, what's stopping me from smashing that Venusaur? In all honesty. He has a Kickbird in the back, he has a Dragonite. Okay. Fair. So, we're gonna go for it. The Swagger. And my Wormwind play. It's only 110, but I will be +2. And Stab. And we get to neuter the Groudon a bit. So this is, to me, a safer play. Unless he switches the Mimikyu, then we're sad. But if he led this, I don't think he has the Mimikyu. And that's really the main reason why I would do this, is I know he doesn't have the Mimikyu. And if he did, he should have led with it. Alright, so Big Zygarde, in his pre-form, you could say, here's the Swagger play. Zygarde avoided the attack. Very interesting. Okay. So we're still going for the Wormer. That was very, very awkward. I did kind of forgot Swagger could miss. That's weird. Well, this Groudon's gonna take out my Grimmsnarl, so goodbye Grimmsnarl. Very weird. What is the accuracy on that? 85%? Anyway. I guess we'll go Feeny here. Can I Nature's Madness my own Zygarde? That's the question. I do want to check the accuracy on that. Let me see that. What? How the heck did it fail? It is just 85. Okay. Alright, I could, right? But not on Dynamax. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind play. Alright, and we're still going to go for the Max Dragon. He is gonna Dynamax. Is it the Venusaur? Or the Groudon? It's the Groudon. You're -1. I'm going for another Max Wyrmwind. But okay. And I am going to go for more speed control here, but I don't think I need it against the Groudon. So he's going to go for another Sludge Bomb. That's fine. I do live. I'm bulky, Feeny. His Life Orb. Alright, so there's the Wyrmwind. We're going to take out the Venusaur. Get this Groudon to -2. Yep. Alright, so there's the Icy Wind play. We were already faster than the Groudon. Alright, Max Overgrowth! Alright, well, goodbye, Feeny, but maybe we live? We do live. Oh my goodness. Somehow. And he'll give me a little bit of recovery. How generous of him. Okay. Now what do you have in the back? So you Dynamax the Groudon. Okay. That's fair. And it's a Dragonite. Alright, well that thing's faster. How do I want to do this? Can I Heal Pulse? Obviously I can because my Zygarde is already at that range. Okay. I guess we'll go for a Nature's Madness on here. And we'll go for a Wyrmwind over here. This way, if we knock out Dragonite, we trap the Groudon with -3. Okay, so I was a little disappointed to see the Swagger miss, because you can see Zygarde's attack not do so well without that Swagger. Very surprising, but it is what it is. Oh my god, and its weakness policy, of course. Max Quake. Now, hopefully this gets me to below half. But obviously it's not because of the -3. So we can switch out this Groudon now. And now we have to think about how we're going to play this endgame here, because now he's just a plus. He is a +1. Okay. Alright, the good news is 1,000 Arrows can hit something. The bad news is Thundurus is going to have a tricky time here. So how do I want to do this? Could fly. Yeah, let's do that. And I could coil here. But that Dragonite is just gonna murder me. I don't know if I can afford to fly. I think I just have to Wild Charge the Dragonite. And I have the 1,000 Arrows, if I'm going to be quite honest. Or I could just Breaking Swipe and kill the Dragonite and render the Groudon even more useless. So we'll try for this. This is kind of why I have Breaking Swipe here. So let's see if we can knock out the Dragonite with this. Oh, we do. Okay, goodbye Dragonite. So this is a single target breaking swipe. And now the Groudon is trapped with all these attack reductions. So not the worst thing in the world in this game. Max Quick. I don't see this doing much. Yeah, Zygarde is just champing this. Okay. I mean, these SpDef boosts don't matter, because we're physical. Alright. Okay, and there's the Zard. So, 1,000 Arrows is looking great here. The Charizard could protect. I still think we go for it. Yeah, let me look at this Groudon here. Yeah, he's -4. Unless he Swords Dance, he's not doing anything. So let's take out the Zard at least, and we'll just go for 1,000 Arrows and bring the Zard back down to the ground. But he probably just dies here. Yep, goodbye Zard. That's gonna deal a lot of recoil to my Thundurus. But even if he kills the Thundurus, I still have this one-on-one endgame with Zygarde and Groudon. Oh yeah, that's still good enough damage. We're fine. So, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? Oh! He did what I thought he was gonna do! But unfortunately, the recovery is gonna push us over the half. So, not the best thing there. But I guess just because we're in the position we are in, we could just superpower. Actually, we don't need to do that yet. Let's just fly, and he can't do anything. Yeah, we'll could we coil? Nah, let's just 1,000 Arrows. We don't need a coil. We have the lead that we have. But in all honesty, superpower could have just killed him. I think, but I wasn't sure. But let's see. Alright, that should get me below half. Could have coiled, but yep. Now we get to finally see what I wanted to see, turn 1, which was this. Alright. Here we go. Zygarde complete. Alright, we got it off. Alright, now let's go ahead and let him have the 1,000 Arrows. And that should be the game, unless he protects here. Looks like he doesn't have protect. So, oh yeah, so yeah, so superpowers plus 1,000 Arrows is more than enough the other turn, but I just wanted to show off the animation. So, there it is. We got the dub. We'll take it. Well, first day of rank reset, and he says, screw the restricted, screw the legendaries, I'm going with an all Eevee team. Props to this man. Props to this man. Alright. Or woman, actually, sorry. Jess. My apologies. But pronouns. Okay, pronouns. We don't know. But anyway. Let's see. What's stopping me from just doing this? Like, I'm willing to try again. The Umbreon is annoying. I have to be quite honest. Zygarde does well against the Flareon, the Jolteon, and not the Sylveon, but you know, the Eevee. What's the Eevee gonna do? What's the Espeon gonna do? I think I do need the Thundurus and the Metagross. All right, so let's try this again. the swagger combo. I was a little disappointed the first time to see that miss, but we'll try again. 85%. All right, Jess. What do we got? Flareon, Umbreon. Okay. Do I need to Dynamax? I don't think I do. I think I can just 1,000 arrows and swagger. Like, in all honesty, because I'm going to kill that Flareon and I'm going to deal major damage into Umbreon. And he might even go for Yawn. And if he does, then I could just switch out my Zygarde and let it prepare for the endgame, if anything. Alright, so there's the swagger. Alright, so this time we get it off. Very nice. We should be faster than both of these. And what's great is we got the Lumberry. So, here we go. 1,000 arrows. Oh, goodbye, Flareon. And that's a good chunk on Umbreon. We got the crit, it didn't matter. We're +2. So let's see what Umbreon goes for. If he goes for Foul Play, which he does, this is going to be bad. But Zygarde has this ability called Power Construct. As we all know, we'll get all our health back. And we can even Dynamax now. So that's cool. So thank you for that, Umbreon. That's a good lead, and that's a good play. Now there's the regular Eevee. Alright. Do I need to Dynamax? I don't think so. We're +2. We're just gonna do it again. And I mean, I guess we Sucker Punch the Eevee if it goes for an attack. He might just Charm. But here we go. We don't need to Dynamax. We can just kill the Umbreon and maybe even kill the Eevee. So that's my play. Like, anytime you could kill one Mon and do major damage on the other, you don't need a Dynamax. You can save that for the endgame for your Mons in the back. So I can't believe I'm seeing a G-Max Eevee day 1 of new ranked ladder. Props to this person right here. So we are going to get a Sucker Punch off. Does great damage. Alright, and 1,000 arrows is just going to go ahead and kill the Umbreon here. We'll let the Eevee live. Max Steel Spike, that's kind of cool, but this was going into the Grimmsnarl here. So Babiri Berry takes it very nicely. Well, if you're going to play an all Eevee team, might as well do it on day 1, right? So here we go. Joel, do I need to Dynamax? I don't think so. Alright, he is faster though, so I think this game I will Dynamax. Just because of Max Lightning plays. So let's go ahead, let's Dynamax. And, oh, you know what we could do? Oh no, I got a better idea. No. We don't actually, no, let's use the Clover Tech. Hold on. 1,000 arrows, Scary Face, Jolteon. He's not going to see this coming. He's not going to see this coming. Alright, so there's a Scary Face. Oh my goodness, Zygarde. And there's the 1,000 arrows. Oh my god, that's Zygarde. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so, you know, that's why all Eevee teams don't work, guys. Alright. But at least it was fun to sweep with it. Alright, so on to the next one. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is our Zygarde Swag Guard team. You like what I did with the name there? You know, because Swagger Grimmsnarl into Zygarde. Yeah, you know, I'm impressed. You know, the team is very flexible, and we got to use all the pieces in all the battles. Like, there wasn't a single Mon where we didn't use. Thundurus was great. We Dynamaxed it. He did very well against the Kyogre team. And even in the end game against that Groudon Sun team, he was fine. Metagross and Entei, of course, is still very, very solid. You saw it, and you've seen it in my other videos as well. The Feeny, it was nice to try out this support bulky Feeny set. I feel like the support Feeny set is really nice next to Zygarde, especially the Heal Pulse. We didn't get to use Heal Pulse, but at least he did have a role with the Icy Wind. And of course, Nature's Madness and Haze are going to come in handy when you need to. Alright, Zygarde did very well. I gotta be quite honest. You saw it in our battles. Coil is very good. 1,000 Arrows just sweeps if you're able to set up with Swagger and the Lumberry combo. There was the one game it did fail, but you saw that the team is still strong and flexible enough that even if you can't, even if it did fail, you're still in a good spot. You just have to be careful with how you position Zygarde. In most of the games, even the ones I did off camera, I often didn't Dynamax Zygarde because I didn't need to. Because if you do Swagger with 1,000 Arrows into Zygarde, you don't need to Dynamax a lot of times. You could just sweep, okay? Or you could do so much damage to their opposing Dynamax or non-Dynamax mons that you could save the Dynamax for your Thundurus, for your Metagross, and even the Entei if you need to. Alright, so there's our team. It's a little different Zygarde team than you'll normally find. It's still very, very strong. Give it a try. Have some fun. Alright, until next time. Have a good one.